Kish said, ladies, define accountability.
Okay, good one right here. Define accountability. I feel like
I would say accountability is like making yourself like the best that you can be, like making sure that you're doing what you can do to be the best version of yourself.
Just
wrong.
let them answer.
Hold on, don't tell him
them
anything.
answer. Let them answer.
Yeah.
Let them answer.
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't
Go
know
ahead,
what that
Natasha,
means.
go ahead,
I
Natasha.
don't know what that
Wait,
means.
you don't know what accountability is?
No.
Because
Oh,
you guys
honey,
have never
no.
fucking done it.
I know
Okay.
this.
What about you? What is it?
When you're aware of your own actions and so what you do and how it affects other people, and if you were in the wrong or in the right, or if you should have like said this, or if you like you went about something the wrong way and you know that you went about it the wrong way,
Okay.
then you take accountability for it.
Okay, cool. What about you?
It's just like owning up to your own actions.
There you go. Owning up to your fucking own actions. It's crazy because you kind of had it right too.
Yeah.
But listen, knowing that you did something is not the same thing as being
That's-
accountable for it. Okay. One thing that I realize about women, and I'm glad Dr. Kish asked this question, is I almost never see women be accountable. Bro, I'm talking about
get
like
I check
privileged
myself
now.
real quick.
yeah, listen, man. And
It's
it
offensive.
yes,
Yeah.
you get very defensive. You start to deflect.
Yeah.
You start to say, well, you did this and I did this because of
Gaslighting.
this. You know what I mean? And so like it's very rare when women have accountability. That shit you guys are super allergic to that shit.
What touching on accountability? What's one thing in the past relationship you had an ex before, right? When's one thing you did in your past relationship that was wrong?
And my last one.
Yeah.
It was so long ago I can't even remember.
All right, moving on.
I can't
moving
say
on.
I know.
Natasha, go ahead. One thing you did wrong in your last relationship.
Probably when we were like in arguments and I would pull up to his house and then scream at his house.
You're crazy.
Natasha, you're a very
honey,
unique
no.
woman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've done that too.
What about you? One thing you did wrong in your relationship. Like it's not even owning up to anything. You're just like you just
Yeah.
went and screamed at his house.
No,
Like,
because like he wasn't like he wasn't communicating to me through the phone. So, I
so
had
you
to
went and
pull
yelled
up.
at his house.
I had to pull up, and then like it kind of didn't start off as screaming, but it escalated.
Okay, what about you? One
In
thing you
his
did wrong
house.
in your last relationship.
I feel like just like having double standards a little bit.
Are you guys able to form a sentence without saying "I feel like"?
No, that's
feel
really how I
everything.
talk.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have
Feeling it all today.
I'd have to like think about
It's
it.
all in the
Okay.
feels.
So real quick, what'd you do wrong?
I guess just like having a lot of double standards, because I feel like if something was bothering me, like he'd probably change it.
Uh-huh.
But like if he was like, oh, like I don't like that you're wearing like that kind of outfit, I'd be like, oh, like what does that mean? Like what's that supposed to mean?
See,
Like there's something wrong with
Doesn't that go back to the first question I asked y'all ladies? Why do you say you want a guy that communicates, but you really don't want that shit?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely don't like the guys that like judge based on like what you're wearing, because I feel like that says nothing about me as a person. Like
It
at
does.
all.
It says a lot.
It doesn't.
But if
it
my dad
does.
doesn't care what I'm wearing, why
That's-
should
yes, exactly.
Ladies,
horrible.
Your
this
dad
is why.
isn't dating you.
Ladies,
My
let,
dad-
let me tell you something real quick, okay? The men that aren't gonna say anything to you just want to fuck you, okay? Understand that. They just want to fuck with you. That's it. I'm telling you, there's guys that are actually gonna even encourage your fucking stupidity and tell you, yes, girl, dress however you want, because these guys really don't listen, man. Nobody that cares about you is gonna tell you something that's not good for you. Okay, so
Yeah.
like as a guy, if I'm like, yeah, dress however you want, it's because I have no intentions of you ever being anything special in my life.
Mhm.
Dress however you want, that shit don't matter to me. You know what I mean? However, if you have a guy in your life who's telling you, listen, this isn't good for you, don't dress like this, you're gonna get the type of attention you don't want. You can't sit here and be like, oh, well, I should dress however I want, and guys should just be able to mind their business. No, that's not how it works. If I walk around the street and I have 100K in my hand, just straight cash, I can't sit here and be like, well, nobody should have robbed me because everybody should mind their business. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, what type of, you know,
That's not logical.
what type of image are you pushing out here, right? Like that's the image you're pushing when you're dressing a certain type of way is, I want attention, give me attention.
You're gonna get more cat calls in a bikini than in a hot job.
And that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a whole bunch of attention. Does that make sense?
Like I get it, and it does make sense, and like I definitely get why it bothers guys, but I just feel like it's just like limiting your freedom, kind of. And maybe that bothers girls a little bit, just feeling like you're being restricted when it doesn't
Then you shouldn't be in a relationship with a real nigga.
Yeah.
Then
I get that though too, because I feel like girls too, like guys want to be able to like be free and do whatever they want. Like no girl wants to like be controlled all the time.
Yes.
Like
Here's
we
the
want to
thing,
have like
ladies.
our own life too.
The way I dress is not gonna give me that much attention from women. Period. Like
Yeah.
the way men, so it's not the same thing.
No, it's
I-
the
I-
same
other
thing.
things.
But
We're
there's
men.
like,
We understand
We're
men.
men, we're men, and even if like a well-built guy is walking with his shirt off, like he may get eyes, but he still won't get approached like that. Like the world is different for men and women. Like, however, if you're wearing just a bra in public, you're gonna get approached a lot. The world is different for us, right? So you can't sit here and be like, oh, well, I feel like no, it has nothing to do with that, ladies. Okay, this is common sense, and I don't understand how you guys aren't getting it. This is really common sense. What I understand is there's guys that will date you and they won't say anything about it, but they'll resent you for it because they wanted to tell you, but they weren't man enough to tell you, right?
and usually those are the guys you're gonna break up with because
Yes.
you lose respect from them just from little things that
Yeah.
start adding up.
Or they say, you know what, she's pretty, but she dresses this way, and they may not tell you that, but they'll show you in their actions
Mhm.
because they'll disrespect you behind your back. What I find is when a guy finds a woman that he values, and I'm talking about really values, he's gonna change his lifestyle a little bit. Like if I value a girl, I'll drop all girls. If I value a girl, even if I do like a girl, I'll tell the girl, listen, man, I like this girl. This girl's cute. Like I'll go about things. Now, if I'm dating a girl I don't give a fuck about, I'm not telling her shit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I'm gonna just use this girl, and then she's gonna get mad when she finds out the truth. But yes, I'm telling you, the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, are you too friendly, right? All this shit matters to guys.
You're a reflection of me. If I'm a businessman, I don't want to see my fucking friends looking at your OnlyFans. That's a problem.
Just in
Of
general,
course.
Your
right? Everything
Instagram
matters,
going to
ladies.
bikini pics.
Yes, everything matters,
It's
ladies.
like you're not gonna go meet his family in like a crop top and like a mini skirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Of course.
why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't I do
Yeah,
that?
explain.
I
Respect.
like I don't even be doing that to like the grocery store because I know that there's like old heads there and
Yeah.
like abuelitas, and I know Hispanic people a lot.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
tend to look and
Oh, they'll
judge.
judge, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they'll look at you in a weird way.
Yeah,
they'll
Like
judge.
So
Ladies,
that,
real
that,
quick.
directly connected to you respecting yourself. Even
For
more.
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Ladies, if your body count was stamped on your head, would you immediately start worrying about who you're having sex with next? Like, I'm pretty sure you would start being careful, wouldn't you? Like, if your body count was on your head and every time you had sex with a person, it went up, and now you're going into public, and let's say I saw you yesterday, your body count was 15, and now I see that 17. You're gonna be judged, right? People are gonna judge each other. So what I say is, I think we should still shame each other. I think shame is a good thing. You disagree clearly. What's up?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, or sorry, I keep saying that now. I'm
You
like
feel
aware.
like the problem is you're friends with girls that don't shame you.
Yeah.
You're friends with girls that don't give a fuck about you.
well, I wouldn't.
Hold on. Let me
It's not-
finish.
that's
Let me
a little
hold on. No,
tough
shut up. Let me finish,
decision.
bro. Seriously. Because if they cared about you, if they really genuinely cared about you, they would say, listen, cool, I get it. Spring break, let's have fun. But understand that I may not be friends with you next year, but and my biggest thing is when I meet a girl and she lies me about her body count, that tells me everything I need to know about her. You clearly you feel disgraced by what you've done in the past. You're not proud of it. And yet women sit here and say, well, it doesn't matter, but clearly it does. Because if it didn't, you would be honest about it from the jump. So what I'm saying is you're probably around friends, I've even seen family these days encourage girls
The
to
whole
just
activities.
be
Yes.
And it's very sad.
Jeff, how do you feel about all this?
I mean, all right. Well, if a girl,
Jeff is like, look, man, I'm a promoter. I'm trying to fuck all these bitches. All
I ain't looking for no, but
Listen, man, you, queen.
I mean, the number one thing is you talking about if I like a girl and she wants to go out and dress like a hoe. Number one, am I going out with her? No, if I'm not going out with her, why do you need to dress like that? And don't tell me because you want to look good, because it's for attention.
Mhm.
So, and my number one thing, and I've told you guys this before, is how do you react when a guy comes up to you? I notice everything. So one of my biggest tests is if I'm taking a girl to the club with me, I'm coming with you. That
Yo,
means,
Jeff, someone broke your heart one time, bro. Because
Oh,
someone
That's
broke
all
your
it
heart once.
took.
Someone
That
broke
one
Jeff's heart.
time.
That's all it took. That
Yo,
one
listen.
time.
Someone broke Jeff's heart because he's like, I want to know how you react when a guy comes at you.
Oh,
Someone
God.
broke his heart one time, bro.
no, for sure. I mean, that's the only way you learn. You don't learn from your successes. You learn from your failures.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, how does a girl like react to when guys give them
Fuck
attention?
yeah, bro. That's
It's like-
huge for me too.
It's like, are you going to, be true and tell me, no, I'm not looking for attention? Well, if you're not looking for attention, why are you talking to the guy? And don't tell me because you're trying to be friendly, because you can still be friendly and make a guy know you're not available.
Right.
But like, well, and I've heard so many times, well, I don't know how you feel about me, so I don't want to tell somebody I'm with you.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
then it's gonna be weird. Like, what do you mean? Like, I literally came here with you, brought you with me. You're coming, stay with me. What do you mean you don't want to tell people
Yeah.
you're with me?
Yeah.
It's like, so it's, I don't know if it's an excuse or it's always the girl. It's always the girl telling me, well, I don't know how you feel, so I'm not gonna say it first.
You know what? To piggyback off that is, I think one of the biggest mistakes that women do is that they're talking to so many guys. And what happens is one guy will come along and he'll really like you. Like look, listen, ladies, a guy that really likes you, he knows. I promise you, you don't need 6 months to know if a guy likes you. He
Facts.
knows. A guy that really likes you will make it known. Like, I like you. I'm letting you know I like you, right? The problem that I find is that women are usually juggling a whole bunch of guys. And by juggling, I don't mean you're having sex with them necessarily, but you may just be like entertaining them through text, DMs, whatever it is, right? Then a good guy comes along that really likes you, and you may not necessarily pay him the attention that he needs or deserves because you're talking to 4 other dudes, 5 other dudes, and then this guy right here finds out about it. And even though he was going to take you seriously and show you that love and attention that you desired, now you've completely turned him off.
Yes.
Right? Because you're fucking around entertaining so many people, wasting your time, wasting their time, wasting this guy's time. And I see it happen a lot. So just piggybacking off what he said, that he's like, oh, well, the girls will tell him, oh, I don't know how you feel about me. Listen, man,
Pizza the fucking choir.
it speaks volumes, all right? Like, the right guy will let you know. So I personally, I don't like my time being wasted, but I've been in situations like that where unfortunately, it seems like every girl is talking to a whole bunch of guys.
And it's weird. What I've realized recently is girls don't understand. Like, guys know if they want to take you serious or they just want to fuck you within like the first 20 minutes.
100%. And also, like, don't lose the opportunity with a good guy because you want to spend time talking to other guys for 15, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to really understand how rare it is to find good guys out here.
Girls would rather go to the club.
It's unfortunate, bro. It really is unfortunate.